Today I am doing the Furry Friend tag for my fish, which aren't really furry. Um there will be Furry Friend tags of my two gerbils, and also try and do one of my dog. But for now I can do my fish, and this is my fish and you can't really see it very well. But you will be able to see it well in a second. So I'm just gonna turn off the fish tank light, and that's kind of, you can see the reflection. So I'm sorry about, like, I can try and cover it up or something, but just so you can see, kind of. Do you see that? So that's my fish tank, and yeah, so that's what it looks like. And then from the front, this is just like what it looks like from the front. You can tell, I'm sorry about the reflection, but like you can like see. So all of these, just I'm just gonna say a little bit about it. This is just those little pebbles, kind of. I'm like pebbles. And then like this, all of these plants are fake because I used to have real plants, but they started getting like snails everywhere. And then I've got a filter there, and if you were wondering, I use the disposable type of filters. I use these ones, which I think are easier, because when you're done with it you can just throw it out. So as you can see, this one's a little dirty. Wait, you can see this one's a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna have to wipe that. Well, not wipe it, I'm gonna have to change that. And then I have two breeds of fish in here. I have, let me just try and like get them to come here. Well, whatever. I have guppies, and I have one catfish. I used to have six, but they started like dying because they were getting older. So yeah, I have guppies. Like, I've got more males than I have females, and my males range from blue to green to black to red to yellow, and like a lot of them are yellow on the top and then red on the bottom, and with like these little black polka dots, kind of. That's how their tails are, kind of. And then their body is all like splashed with different colors. And I've got like the very small baby ones, which are like this big, and then I've got like the little bigger ones, and the bigger ones, and the bigger ones, and the full size ones, and then the older ones. So I've got pretty much every generation of fish right in here. And yeah, my where is he? Well, my catfish is behind there somewhere as well. She is a salt and pepper catfish. I think that's what they're called. I forgot, but I'm gonna have to go back to that. My fish tank is a tropical fish tank, by the way, so it needs to be heated. And that is about it. Yes, that's it for like information about it, let's say. And I also have a snail in there. So now let's go on to the questions. So what are your names, your pets' names? I tried naming them, but since there's like over 30 like fish in here, it is impossible to name all of them, because some of them look a lot alike, some of them don't look a lot, like some of them look a lot different from all the other ones, and some of them don't. So it's like kind of hard to name them. But when I started off with 8 fish, and then those 8 ones I named, and I remember they were called like Mia and stuff. I forgot all the names, but yeah. So what kind of pet is it and what breed? I said it's a fish, and they're guppies and catfish, and a snail. And the snail isn't really a fish. How long have you had your pet? It's kind of hard to, because I started with like my first round of fish, and they were 8. And then they died when they got old. But before they died, a lot, like my like 4 females, they were 8. Yes, pretty much it was 8. 2 catfish, and then 2 males, Tom and Sunny. And Sunny was like a yellow and like tiger printed kind of one, and then Tom was a blue and red one. And I have a lot of Toms in here, but I just have to take the time to find them. So, and then 4 females, and all my females ended up getting pregnant at some point. So they just had babies. And guppies have like, let's say 15 to 20, like their fry, which is like their babies, are 15 to 20 like individuals. And so like, let's get 15, like between 15 and 20 times that by 4. And then all of those females getting pregnant. It's getting out of control. But I've got quite a lot of fish. And right now they're just trying to go to bed, because not go to bed, but they're trying to sleep, because whenever I turn the lights off, it pretty much means I go to bed. Well, sleep, kind of. So as you can see at the back, they're all like joined up in like a little group at the back. And yeah. So it's like my first like fish round was in 2000 and, well, when I moved here, so I can't remember. It was like 3 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago. How did you get your pet? Well, my first 8 ones I got from the from the pet shop, and then every single one of these fish in here right now, except for the snail, and because I got him from the pet shop, and the catfish, which I've had from like 4 years ago. All of them, every single fish you will see swim across here, or you see like, let's get rid of that reflection again. All of those fish that you might see are were all born in this fish tank. Even the older ones, they were born and like grew up in this fish tank. So they were never from, these ones are not from pet shops. So they were like my fish, kind of. What are your favorite pastimes with your fish? Well, you can't really have a pastime with your fish because you can't really touch it. You can't exactly play with it, but I just like to watch them because like they're really funny. Like they can get really funny. So how old is your pet? I've got every single age of fish in there, trust me. What is something quirky about your pet's personality? So some of my fish, they follow your finger. My friend said that when they do that, it means they're hungry, but I wouldn't say so because they do not get very, like, I make sure that almost every one of them like gets plenty of food, so it's not really hard. They just like to like follow whatever they see, and some of them, see, that's a male right there, but you can't see him, but he's really pretty. And against the light, he's like a greenish, yellowish, shiny kind of little chunk of cute. But anyway, and then some of my fish, they are kind of antisocial. Does that make sense? I don't know. But when you like get close to them, they like storm away. Like they are just antisocial, and they're only my females, and they're the bigger black one. They're the bigger like grayish blackish ones, and then the other ones are okay. Like the other ones are just fine, but most of them just like storm away whenever you get close to them. So they're kind of, they don't really like. Yeah. So what does your relationship with your pet mean to you? I really like these fish. They're easy to take care of. The fish tank is extremely hard to take care of. So I like them a lot. So I just think that they're like a perfect pet. What are some of your oh wait, I already read that. So what are some nicknames you like to call your pet? I don't really call them any nicknames. I mean, I don't really call them any nicknames. So, yeah, that was actually the end of it. It doesn't seem like it was the end of it, but it probably was. Can't remember. I don't know. This is the end of all the questions that I can read. So, yeah, so that was, my my scaly friend tag. So thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and there's a possible chance that I will be getting much better quality soon in like a camera, but we'll have to wait to see if that works out. I'm not promising anything yet, but yeah. So thank you for watching, guys.